Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I just fully filmed this video and apparently it was not recording or something malfunctioned. So we're going to give you guys a condensed version here in this second retake. Give you everything you need to know and leave out the extra. So first things first, guys. AMC stock down 12% today. There's a couple reasons for this. We'll go over it. A lot of it does have to do with the economic data. It does have to do with what AMC announced just a couple of days ago, that they will be raising capital. That is a key to why AMC is down, but also in the options today. Massive option activity that we will talk about here in this video. We're going to go over the economic data, the stock tracker data, literally everything you need to know about the markets today, as well as specifically with AMC stock. So let's not waste your time. Let's get straight into this video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of hopefully the holiday weekends. Let's get into it. So first things first, guys, let's take a look at the economic data that did come out today. So first and foremost, you had personal income month over month for November. We were expecting 0.3%, came out at 0.4%. So a little bit better than expectations. Personal spending month over month expected to come out at 0.3%. It came out at 0.1%, almost in negative territory. No bueno, not good. Durable goods orders were expected to come out 0.5% negative. They came out 2.1% negative. Not so good. But the main economic data point was going to be PCE price index year over year, month over month, core PCE, and this all really came in line with expectations. At least the core PCE year over year and the PC price index year over year expected to come out at 5.5%, came out at 5.5%. PC price index month over month was expected to come out at 0.2%. It did come out at 0.1%. So that was a little bit better than expectations, and I think that's why, even though some of this economic data does not lend a good hand for the recession playbook for 2023, you are seeing PCE month over month slowing down more than expected, and I do think that does give the markets that positive tilt that we are seeing here today. So there is that information. If we do go ahead and take a look at AMC more specifically, as you guys do know, the stock is down about 12% today. We don't have any more company specific news. We did get that news that AMC is looking to dilute shareholders by raising capital and issuing more shares to pay down debt, and that is what has caused a lot of this downturn. Even though yesterday was a sharp down move and then you did retrace back to the upside, you're giving some of that back here today, and it is because of this. The volume is 27 million today. If we take a look at the option activity alone on AMC, we have seen 67 orders totaling $28 million. Positive order value of 1%. If you guys follow this channel on a day-to-day basis, you know some days AMC only has $500,000 worth of options go into the stock. Not $28 million. Some days $3 million is pretty typical. You're seeing 10 times that. You're seeing 50 times some of the days worth of option activity here today, and you only have a 1% positive order value. So that means for every $100 going into AMC options, $99 of that $100 is to the put side, is negative positioning. $1 is positive positioning. So that is definitely not a good thing. And mix that with lower volume. That's why, in my opinion, I do think you are seeing that move down in AMC so aggressively, almost 12% here today. Don't get too complicated with it. That is what is going on. If we take a look at the short interest and these numbers that we are getting here today, as well as cost to borrow, 19.34% short interest of free float, sitting at almost 100 million shares sold short, and the cost to borrow rates have not updated here today, but last we knew they were 227% for the cost to borrow average, 305% for the cost to borrow max, and cost to borrow minimum was sitting at 19.20%. Last reading that we did get, there was 0 shares available to be sold short or to be traded in general, and the cost to borrow rate was 51% over here on Interactive Brokers. So I think this data is highlighting that people want to short AMC. There's a lack of availability to do so, and it is driving up cost of borrow rates for everyone. involved. But we are really hostage to the negative sentiment in the markets as well as the option activity. You guys got to remember that next week will start 2023. So a lot of people have positioned and are starting to position today for 2023, but a lot of people don't until you actually get to 2023, until you start the first week. And that's why almost everyone and their mother, their brother, their cousin, their uncles, aunts, nieces, it doesn't matter. Everyone is thinking 2023, at least the beginning of 2023, you're going to set new lows. So that's definitely not going to help the sentiment for stocks that have already had a troubled 2022, such as AMC, guys. So there is all of that. As far as the Stocko tracker data, if we go ahead and pull this up and look out to next week, you do have 2,400 calls that are currently in the money, 62,000 calls that are out of the money, 27,000 puts that are in the money, and about 16,000 puts that are out of the money. So not a huge, option week next week, but you do have about double the amount of calls than you do puts on that expiration. So that could make things a little bit interesting. The overall consensus, though, is for next week, 2023, probably going to be very volatile at the very least, but could be slightly skewed to a negative reaction. So definitely not looking so good in that regard right now. Now, if we do take a look at AMC, you are sitting at the 2022 low here today. Yesterday, you did hit that actual low, $4.11, retrace the upside. So you're just giving some of that back today, which is definitely not too uncommon. But if we do hold true to this triple bottom formation and we don't continue to break down, if we can actually break above that key level of $5.05, that's where you could get another sharp move to the upside. It's really going to depend, though, how earnings start to come out in the next couple of weeks and how that does show the consumer is doing. The health of the consumer is going to be the most important thing in 2023. When is the recession going to happen and how deep is it going to be? There's no question if there will be a recession or not. Keep that in mind. The base case for all economists, or the overwhelming majority of economists, the ones that the markets really care about, they all have recession as their base case for 2023. How does that play into an AMC, into a service, leisure type of company? I don't think it'll be bad, but the markets are going to have their own perceptions on that until the numbers do come out, and we will start to get more earnings coming next week that will be very, very important for the markets, guys. So that is going to be it for this video. I think that's everything you guys need to know. Not too much else actually happened. You did have Putin saying that they do want to end the war as quickly as possible. Some people are saying that's genuine. Some people are not. But I do think it's important to point out because that has been something that has been very negative in 2022. It's helped inflation go higher. It's helped, the odds of nuclear warfare stay elevated. And after all, if you think about it, if there's a chance that the world is going to end, why would you invest your money, right? It's been a very negative thing in 2022. If that were to end tomorrow, you'd probably see a massive green day in the market. So I think it's important to point out. But really, other than that, there has not been too much. Typically, it's not right before the holidays, and even after the holidays, it's typically not too crazy with economic data and catalysts coming out. But I do think 2023 is going to be a big one, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section. That is it. I will see you in the next one.